They're taking the rules of musical theory and they're bending it to make something that we cannot relate to, something inhuman, like Ebrietas. Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc. I'm a music composer for games, and today we're gonna listen to and talk about a track that left a huge impression in me back when I played Bloodborne, but I just noticed we never featured it here in the channel. It is Ebrietas Daughter of Cosmos. Let's go. I remember really liking this one, but it's been a while. I don't actually remember the track. Oh man, Bloodborne music hits different, man. These textures, these harmonies are always so unintelligible and shapeless in Bloodborne, I feel like. Oh. There's an element of wonder and awe to this. This one sounds like space. This one is kind of similar to Living Failures in a way. Oh, listen to this, man. Hold up. Guys, remember when you guys told me that Lies of P music is kind of similar to Bloodborne music? And then I listened to Lies of P and I said, well, it's orchestral. But man, there's no way. Bloodborne music is something different. Nothing comes close to Bloodborne in the sense of the style, the way it feels. The music goes along so well with the style, with the subject matter of the game. These textures, these harmonies, they feel so shapeless, and in that way they're kind of disturbing. Like you can't, when you listen to this, you can feel what they want you to feel. You can feel that sense of wonder and awe towards this creature that is very terrifying and disturbing, but at the same time you can't like hum a melody. It's difficult to pinpoint the chords that they are doing because they're so good at making these making shapeless, formless music. It was the same way with Ludwig. All the great themes in Bloodborne kind of do this. Like, I really feel the same way I felt when I was doing the Ludwig theme. Like, it seems like it's based on a sad chord, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I did when I was doing the Ludwig theme, when I wanted to show you guys some of the chords that they're doing, but it's so difficult to pinpoint what they're doing because they use such unconventional chords and so much dissonance to make the song this weird thing, this Lovecraftian horror that is the same thing that they're trying to portray, right? The strings give me such a sensation of space, right? Of something wondrous. And then there's this, the dynamic. It's possible that there are parts of this that I've never heard before, because I remember when I played the game, I finished this fight pretty quickly. Humble brag. Oh, we're building up to second phase. Oh god, listen to the dissonance in this. So for the first time, they did a kind of more definite, more textbook chord there. They did this, which is a tense chord, right? We're doing the tense chord. The tense chord sets up a release of tension, right? They build tension so they can release it. So I was expecting after the tense chord, oh, they're gonna do the home chord, right? They're gonna release it, and finally we're gonna have some relief from this Lovecraftian horror. We're gonna have some actual definite form in this song. But then they proceeded to do the ugliest interval I've ever heard. Check out the tense chord. It sounds like a sick joke. They set you up to expect a release of tension. Instead, they give you a disturbing chord. Man, that's such a sick joke. Is this... Is this not gonna have a second phase? Oh. Man, so dissonant. Oh. Is this second phase? This sounds very different. It's 3-beat measure now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They changed the key. Oh. This sounds very similar to Living Failures. Oh man, it's so different listening to these songs with the context in mind, right? I remember Ebrietas, and this song is so perfect for her. There's that sense of wonder and awe, and a kind of touch of space to it, but at the same time, man, this is so horrifying. It seems to express something that is shapeless, something that is horrendous and doesn't have a form that we can relate to. It's so interesting. It's like they're taking the rules of musical theory and they're bending it to make something that we cannot relate to, something inhuman, like Ebrietas, something that has tentacles for a face. Oh, super disturbing. What was that? There's glory. Oh, did you guys hear that positive chord back there? I'm trying to remember the lore of Ebrietas. Wasn't she the Lovecraftian abomination that was like at the basement of somewhere? Where was it though? It's been a while since I've played. There was like some kind of faction in the game that for some reason they kept Ebrietas hidden there in their building, and they would like consult with her, and they would like have her help them in some way. So almost like some sort of object of worship. So I feel like this glorious chord here expresses this side of Ebrietas, like she's almost like a god that is being worshipped by this faction. I forgot which group of characters it is. I wonder if it's the church. Remember the choir. Remember the choir in Bloodborne. But let's take a look at this glorious chord here. Glorious chord, check this out. Disturbing. This is so funny, man. One of the only sections of the song that is more definite, has a more definite shape, is such a happy, a blatantly happy, glorious, positive chord. So it starts off in the disturbing chord, then they just straight up do this. It's just a happy resolution, just a 100% happy, positive resolution. And I can almost see Ebrietas in this context here, in that little arena that she stays being worshipped, right? It's such a, this chord feels like such a frame for her. I feel like this part represents the worship part, the part where she is this god for these people. But then, of course, it goes right back into Lovecraftian horror. Oh. Man, even the rhythm, even the tempo of this is shapeless and disfigured. Oh man, this is terrifying. Hey, I have more videos on Bloodborne. I made a ton of them before I played the game, so a lot of these, it's me trying to guess what the song is about, and a lot of cool videos came out of that. Over here, I also have all sorts of videos on Soulsborne games in general. There's Elden Ring, Dark Souls, even Sekiro in there. So remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.